Hey guys, welcome to the third update on the garden. The garden is a hot mess right now. I've been gone for 10-11 days. It's also been raining uncontrollably. I was going to clean up the garden and wait until it dried up and everything was much prettier looking. 2 weeks ago it was in the 90s with no rain, and then this week it's been a flood and in like the 70s and 80s. But I will show you guys everything and where it's at. Just bear with me because it's really ugly right now. This morning, all of this was underwater. I was a little concerned about it, but it looks a lot better this afternoon. The corn has officially popped up. I planted the sorghum 10 days ago. Why are there sunflowers in here? There's random sunflowers everywhere. I planted the sorghum 10-ish days ago. There's another sunflower. There's another sunflower. I don't know what I'm looking for. I think this. Like this little guy and this. I'm pretty sure those are sorghum. Sorghum is a grass. I'm just gonna let this do its thing, and when I can noticeably tell what's going on, I'll go back in and kind of thin things out and help it along. Like this looks like sorghum. I think. I don't know what I'm looking at. I also way overseeded it, so squash are looking great. They are happy, happy, happy. And look at the cotton. That's going to be really fun to watch progress. The tomatoes and tomatillos are finally coming up. You can see them right here. Let me find a tomato. There's a tomato. Over in the Brussels sprout bed, there are 2 random tomato plants that have completely taken over a portion of the Brussels sprout bed. And I have no idea why these ones I planted way before then are like 100th of the size of the ones over here. These were not here 10 days ago. And look at them. They're huge. I did have tomatoes here last year, so obviously they just seeded themselves from last year. Like, look at this. It's massive. It grew that much in 10 days, which is why I am attempting to save my own seed this year, because seed grown in these conditions, this exact environment, I think this is what happens. Like it's made for this soil. The Brussels sprouts are very happy. I can't wait to see what these guys actually do. All the Brussels sprouts that I did transplant are happy, happy, happy. The sunflower is taken off like crazy, and the cucumber underneath it. I'm hoping that this cucumber grows up this sunflower. We'll get a little cucumber trellis going on. I didn't plant any cucumbers this year, mainly because I planted so many green beans. And I'm planning on pickling a lot of these, so I didn't want to get crazy with cucumbers. These sunflowers are huge. I think I am going to have to reseed this carrot bed. It just, for whatever reason, did not work. We got a few carrots, but like, where's the rest of them? I don't know if I'll do it in carrots or leftover seed that I have from other stuff. I would love to plant more of the collard cabbages here. Potato plants are so happy they're about to flower. So far, no tomato hornworms. Ooh, spider. Here we go. Some cilantro. Wow, that's really good. I might do beets and onions in this bed. I don't know why I seem to be struggling with the beets and onions. Ground cherries are slowly but surely popping up. I'm really hoping that those do well here. All of these radishes are flowering. I'll probably pull up half of them. These are the little seed pods, I'm guessing. All these little pod looking things. This is what happens when you neglect your garden for over a week. Hey, I don't even know where to start in there. I'm also a little afraid of all the praying mantis babies I saw in there. They're probably giant now. The carrots are finally doing their thing. I think there's a better one over here. This one is gonna flower soon. I don't know what's going on with this bed. Maybe this weekend I'll just redo the carrot bed, redo this bed. I am getting some beets. Like, there's a beet in here. Look at that. There we go. These onions are about to flower. Look at this onion. This is up to my stomach. It's about to bust open, and I'm pretty sure create this big flower. The lettuces are doing very well. I'm so excited for these colored cabbages. From what I looked up, you just harvest the bottom ones first and work your way up the plant. It'll continue to grow and grow and grow. And these are collared cabbages, which means they'll also form like a little ball in there. I think it's like a loose cabbage head. I'm not entirely sure of when to start harvesting lettuce. I think it's the same thing as the cabbages. Like, harvest your leaves from the outside. I did come back and plant. The garden is such a mess. I did come back and plant some more just to fill in the holes here. So I'm pretty sure I can continuously harvest these. The grass is all wet and blown over. I think it's slowly but surely starting to build its seeds, its little grains. Cabbages seem to be really happy, doing their thing. We've got the fennel that seeded itself from last year, doing really good. I'm realizing now that one benefit to the market style beds, the raised beds, is everything is up just enough to keep it from sitting in water if it would happen to flood. Like this morning, this whole pathway was flooded. It was all underwater, and so were the other pathways, but none of the vegetables were sitting in water. It was just the pathways that were flooded. So that wraps it up for the garden update this week. Next week it will be a lot more cleaned up and hopefully a lot nicer looking. I will see you guys on the next garden update here in a week. If you haven't caught up on the other garden updates, go check those out. There's a 2018 garden playlist. I'll link down below. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.